this is Sabrina with Century 21 Family Realty and a photographer at Vargas Photography, and today we have
Chris Schultz with Knack Organizing Solutions.
Thank you so much for being here today. Organization is always something that we need
Absolutely.
in everyday lives, so we don't lose our sanity. So, how did you start about your business?
Well, my daughter started her business. It's a home cleaning business a year before I start mine, and she had a lot of clients that were asking her to organize their pantries, and she said, "Mom, I don't want to do that." She goes, "But you could do that." And at the same time, I was watching Home Edit, and I thought, yeah, I could do that. So I started researching it, and I opened my business. April was 3 years.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
You survived through COVID.
Yes, yes. Kind of crazy, but it worked.
What's your favorite part about doing what you do? Because organizing is not easy. People struggle. I know years ago I used to struggle. I'm much better at it now. So why organize when you already have your own house to organize?
I like to organize, and I love helping my clients because when I initially go meet them, you can visibly a lot of times see that they're just stressed out from their clutter and their environment, and they don't have good systems, and they're always looking for things, and they're always buying duplicates. And so after we get done with our sessions, and I do a little bit of teaching, I enjoy, sharing tips and hacks and tricks, and really helping them develop systems that kind of make it easy to move through their daily lives. And so when we get done, I can see them physically breathe.
Really...
And to me, knowing that I helped somebody decrease the stress in their life, that's why I do it.
I agree with you. Same thing.
I love it.
With the real estate is people are always so stressed out, especially with things that they don't know where to go about, like organizing. If your house is completely cluttered, how do you even figure out where to organize where you're not overwhelming yourself?
That's right.
And I remember my dad used to joke around with, when I was back at home with my parents, is that my mom would clean one room, but then the next room would get messy. And it's hard to fight that. So that's great that other than the fact that you're there and you're helping them organize, you're also going I feel above and beyond and helping them with ways on how they can maintain that organization.
Right. And that's exactly what I was just thinking. Once we get done setting up the systems have to be maintained. But my goal is to make it to where I create systems that are easy to maintain. So you're not always going to have a Pinterest perfect house, but the goal is to be able to neaten it up quickly. And so that's where the systems come in, as far as finding a home for everything and making sure when you're done using it, you put it back where it belongs, and so that you can work through your daily routines and have a system for where things go.
And not forget things. Definitely. Have you ever helped somebody who was in the process of moving to a new house?
Yes, in fact, that's one of the services that I offer, is unpacking and organizing new homeowners from the get-go, so that as they're moving into their new place, they have systems in place for all their belongings.
I love that, and I'm definitely going to be recommending you to my clients.
Thank you.
Because it is so stressful. I remember moving down here from Rhode Island, and we just had boxes upon boxes. Mm-hmm. My father-in-law already had to get to work because that's why we moved down here. My mother-in-law found a job working overnights. My boyfriend got some EMT job at the time in Durham. And I was just here in my room, I couldn't physically, I needed to get my stuff put away.
Right.
And then the animals were also distraught, which was funny because you didn't think that bothers them.
Just like people have to adjust to a new place, animals have to adjust to a new place too.
And it's tough. So I feel like this is great, and you definitely would be doing a service to my future clients with helping them alleviate that stress, so that way they can actually enjoy the house that they bought.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the things that I also offer is doing organizing and helping people declutter when they're getting ready to list their home. So when you're wanting to go and take, pictures for sales of homes, I'll go in and help organize for listing pictures.
That's great, because I have dealt with sellers a lot in Rhode Island. Have yet to get my first listing here. It's gonna happen though. And that was the main issue. And I remember when I was doing my in-laws' house, we were in the middle of packing and there were just boxes everywhere, but we weren't stuck. There was not much we could do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen some really bad places of houses that I've toured with buyers where you can't even see the walls.
Right.
You don't even know the condition the house is in.
Right.
So that's good because sometimes it's too much for the sellers. They're just like,
it's overwhelming. It's a big process if you're selling or buying a home. That's a big process.
that's good. Okay.
So
Yeah.
helping to alleviate the stress, whatever I can do to help.
And helping organize is, I heard, also helps decrease anxiety too.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is no doubt that your environment and your levels of clutter absolutely reflect your mental state as well.
Oh, 100%. But now, where is your business primarily located?
So my service area is basically Cumberland County and surrounding counties. I live in Grace Creek,
Okay.
part of Fayetteville, but my base radius is within 30 miles. So pretty much, I have clients that are in Hope County, I have clients that are in Harnett County, I have clients in Robeson and Bladen, so pretty much Cumberland and the surrounding areas.
Okay, great. And now that you mentioned Fayetteville, I've yet to interview somebody from Fayetteville, so this is great. I love this. What do you think of Fayetteville?
I love it. I love it here. We live kind of a little bit in the country in Grace Creek, so I'm not a city girl personally. I prefer to live in the country, but I love the area because there are so many awesome places that you can go for like weekend getaways. You can go to the beach. You can be at the beach in 2 hours. You can be in the mountains in a couple hours. You can go to Charleston. You can go to Savannah, like St. Augustine,
Essentially located.
DC. There's so many cool little weekend getaway places.
Now, there's so many people moving to Fayetteville. I am talking with quite a few clients who are concerned about moving about in the area. And something I always get asked is, what is there to do in Fayetteville? So we have great things to do that are within a 2-3 hour driving time from Fayetteville. What could we do in Fayetteville?
Oh, there's a ton of stuff, and it just really depends what your interests are. And I have found that you can find anything locally on Facebook. There is somebody in Fayetteville that knows where to find what you're looking for. So whether you're into car shows, or you're into riding four-wheelers, or you're into riding dirt bikes, or you're into hunting, or you're into fishing, or you're into whatever. There's rock climbing, there's the skydive place. There's
skydive, wow.
all kinds of cool things to do in Fayetteville. Downtown Fayetteville is a lot of fun, lots of cool little shops and
walking
restaurants.
there.
And I don't know, I just, I think you can find anything here. I love it here.
I love how you mentioned Facebook, because honestly, that's where I found things to do. I ended up going to the library first. I'm a nerd. I love
There's no
books.
shame in that, not at all.
And that's how I found those clubs, like the book club, the writers club, and then they had these really cool crafts that you can do. And it's not just for kids. There's adults too, which is great. And as soon as you put your location in on Facebook, Facebook is recommending local events near you.
Absolutely. Don't ever think they're not watching you, because they are.
What's your favorite place to shop?
Well, I do a lot of crafting, so I, of course, love Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I love shopping for my clients. I love going to all the different places, anything from like home goods. A lot of times we buy bins and organizing things. I love home goods. I love, let's see where else, like the TJ Maxx and the Marshalls, and a lot of times we can get great organizing stuff at those stores too. But
I'm glad you mentioned that, because to be honest with you, when we were first planning to go down here, I didn't know if we even had anything. I knew there at least had to be a Walmart. Everything else, I was like, is that there? Do we have a Burlington? Do we have a TJ Maxx?
Yeah, and Walmart is always good for stuff too.
Oh, super centers, everywhere. Back at home, I want to say, my viewers can correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say there was 1 or 2 super centers in Rhode Island.
Wow. I think
Rhode Island's
Fayetteville
a small
has
state.
5.
I'm in Spring Lake, and I'm in the Innocent Creek of Spring Lake. I'm within 10 to 15 minutes of 2 Walmart supercenters. One right in Spring Lake and one in Caravelle.
Yeah, I think Fayetteville has 5 of them.
We'll never run out of a Walmart.
Right?
What's your favorite place to eat at in Fayetteville?
Oh man, lots of good places.
They really are.
Breakfast, they just opened a place called, I think it's called Eggs Up Grill. That's by Jack Britt. That's awesome
Okay.
for breakfast. For lunch, I love Jason's Deli because they have a great salad bar and they have great sandwiches. For dinner, we like to go to Bubba's. We go to Mac's Speed Shop. We go to Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel's always good.
Cracker Barrel is not up north, so
No.
like, yes. I tried the first watch the other day with
Oh, yeah.
Century 21.
Yeah.
Man, that was good. Especially like they give you such large portions and such great prices.
Yeah.
I'm like doing a mini advertisement for them in here.
Yeah.
But-
First Watch is great too.
There's so many places I have yet to
Yeah,
try in Fayetteville.
I love trying new places, and Fayetteville is always popping up with new restaurants. There's a few in town that I haven't tried yet that I want to try too.
The boba, how was it? I've heard like that's one that's on our list.
Which one?
Boba?
Well, I haven't heard of that one.
I may be mispronouncing it, probably. But like there's so many like
There's a bunch. Yeah, there's no lack of food in Fayetteville, for sure.
And for anybody who celebrates their faith, there's a whole bunch of churches. So instead of
Absolutely.
Dunkin' Donuts on every corner like up north, there is a bunch of churches on every corner.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hello.
And I guess one last thing before we wrap up the interview. Why Fayetteville?
Well, my ex-husband was military, so that's how I got here. But when we got divorced, I decided to stay because I loved it here.
It's great. I definitely been enjoying learning more and exploring about Fayetteville.
For sure. It's a lot to do. And of course, Raleigh's not far. Southern Pines isn't far. Lots to explore up there and down there too.
That's my favorite thing about North Carolina. There's so much to do here.
Yeah. And the beaches. You got to go explore the beaches.
I've yet to do that.
Must. That's a must.
Any last words?
No, just welcome to Fayetteville. There's lots of stuff to see and do here.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me and doing this interview with me. I truly appreciate it. My next
Very
appointment
welcome.
is
You're
here.
very welcome.
So I'm gonna let you go, and definitely, if you're able to, definitely stop by and give me some more business cards. I'm gonna be putting your information in the comment section below, so that way if anybody needs an organization when they're watching this video, they're able to give you a call, shoot you a text, or email.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And see you guys next time. That's really good. Thank you.